Welcome back, another video tutorial on Excel spreadsheets. In this video we're going to be inputting data with a form rather than typing the data into each individual cell. Now, the scenario may be you maybe have a large spreadsheet that always needs new data added all the time, new entries put in, and it can be quite awkward and mistakes can be made if you're manually clicking into the cells and typing in the data. So the example we're going to use here, typical large spreadsheet would be a database or a record, a contacts form. Could be personal contacts, could be for business, whatever the case is. I'm going to set the sheet out here. We've got name, address, telephone number. We space this out and we prepare the sheet for this purpose. I'm going to fast forward here to one that's already been pre-populated with some random made up information. And the form, we're going to put the form button into the Excel software. Now, the form input button isn't there by default. Doesn't matter what version of Excel you're using, the form button simply isn't there. We have to customize Excel a little bit, but it's worth doing. So here we go. Up at the top, and we turn our attention to the top of the screen here. And this is known as the ribbon. We've got here save, undo, and redo. These are the options, the only options we've got in our ribbon up here. We can add things to that, we can take things away, we can customize it. So there's a little drop down arrow there. We're going to go for more commands. This dialog box that opens might look a bit confusing. There is a drop down here that says all commands, and from there we want form. So it's alphabetical, we find it on the list. There it's there just by scrolling down. And we're going to add it to our ribbon. So we're customizing Excel software slightly here. We hit add and we hit OK. Now up at the top we have this little form button that's appeared here. And what's going to happen is this. Let's click it and a new dialog box opens up. So you can close it, you can add new entries. So we've got a very basic table here with some names, addresses, telephone numbers, that type of thing. So let's go ahead and fill one of them in. So we click it, we hit new because we're adding a new entry. Let's keep in line with what we've used here already. We've used a few random names. We'll go with John Purple at 22 High Street, and we'll go for Kilmarnock. We'll put in home telephone number 01 do. Let's just put something random in here as well at blah 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 blah.com. And of course, if you've got loads of information to be adding, that's one entry. So as I hit new, it's going to add this entry and this information into the correct place into the form. So as I hit that, you can see it's gone in the background here. So it's been inputted, it's in. And we can carry on and we can put new entries in, just keep adding to it. So there is advantage with using that. I'll just take that one away. Now what we'll also notice here, just a quick tip, whenever I can think during these videos of quick tips, we just throw them into the video. Telephone numbers, when using or working with telephone numbers in Excel, I'm just going to click into a cell over here just to show you what will happen, or just up here. If I put in 01292 blah 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 and click away from that, you can see that Excel assumes it's a number and it's removed the leading zero. And of course, if you want to maintain the leading zero, first of all we have to take the section that it's going into, which I've already done with these. You can take that section and you go with format cells, and the number, it's assumed it's a number. We want text and we hit OK. Now when we type in here 01292 blah 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 and click away, it's maintained the leading zero, which is quite handy when dealing with phone numbers going into contact forms. Now, these contact forms, again, just while we're on the subject, contact forms, you've already got these files. Within your email account, you can actually download what's called a CSV file. So log into your email, look in settings, account settings, and there should be an option under contacts to export CSV. What that will give you is like a spreadsheet. It will open up and you can manage your contacts using Excel or spreadsheet software. One final point, of course, we mentioned contact forms can be used for, although this video is actually to show you how to use the form button. This, just while we're on the subject of contact forms, of course, if this is for personal information, fine. If this is for business, then obviously to comply with data protection laws, information like this, if it was real information, would have to be encrypted. So you've got to encrypt, password protect everything now. So to do that, let's very quickly show you how to password protect a spreadsheet. Incredibly easy. File, protect workbook button here, encrypt with a password. Let's go with something really secure. 1, 2, 3. We hit OK. We do it again. 1, 2, 3. OK. And that's it. This entire spreadsheet is now password protected. The next time I or anyone goes to open, which is going to get binned anyway, but the next time you open this spreadsheet, it's going to insist that you put a password in, or the password, in order to access the information within it. Always a good practice to do that as well. If emailing any type of spreadsheet, always worth password protecting them as well. That's all for now. This entire video range can be found over on our YouTube channel. Head onto YouTube, search for the words Computron, and the playlist within there is called Get More Out of Your PC. Thanks for watching.